Good morning, everyone. It's your What's Cracking for Friday, or Saturday and Sunday. It's the weekend What's Cracking, isn't it? I love this sort of like coasting into the day, not having to rush anything. I've been reading up on psycho-cybernetics today, so that's sort of got my mind moving in a whole new direction. It's something I've never really looked into before, but something got me on that track this morning. Something that happened that sort of shifted my world a little bit. So I guess in my own way I had an epiphany of sorts yesterday on how far I've come in the last 2 years. And when you sort of get an opportunity to look at something and see where you've come from, then you realise how much you've actually changed in that time, and that was amazing for me. Okay, so this is the reading for the 27th, 28th and 29th of December 2019, the last reading for 2019, the last reading for the decade really, going into 2020. So a lot of people asking about 2020. I feel really good inside that it's going to be a great year. I think it's been a very tough year this year for a lot of people, a lot of loss, a lot of a lot of very challenging circumstances for people, a lot of self-growth from a lot of the people I've worked with and for myself, which is always beautiful. I remember answering something yesterday and thinking how good it's been to understand how to detach from the emotions that you probably learned as a child, and that's been a really challenging one for me, to learn how to feel my emotions but also to learn to detach from them. That has been a big focus for me in the last 12 months, and I might not have it right yet, but yesterday I got a huge insight into how far I'd come. Beautiful. Let's move on. Page of Pentacles. No, Yvonne, that's a knight. He's riding a horse. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is someone coming in with some sort of offer. And I have realised with tarot readings that what you say to people and what you hear and what you determine after you've taken your emotion and your illusion out of it sometimes appears in a very different way. And I think that perhaps a lot of people don't realise that what you're feeling or seeing doesn't always come in the way, shape or size that you've interpreted it. So this has been a big learning for me. But the Page of Pentacles is a very slow moving knight, and we know that because he's represented by Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, who are very structured, orderly star signs. Doesn't necessarily mean a person fits into those, because a person is a combination of many different signs. But this particular knight, he is very ordered. He's thinking something up very, very carefully before he moves forward. He doesn't want to make a mistake. He doesn't like to see failure. So he wants to be successful in this endeavour. So here he comes in very slowly. Now, we do have the Five of Wands behind that. So the Five of Wands says to me there's a great deal of conflict behind this decision he's making. He's in a place where he's doing the should I, shouldn't I, would I, won't I, will I, can I feeling here. So whoever this is moving towards you, or if this is you moving towards someone else, because we know the readings flip-flop, then this is the person's thoughts and feelings here. So they're very unsure of whether they're doing the right thing. This is why they're taking their time here. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. So this would probably be your energy. I'd say that you've been waiting for someone to come in and make you an offer, whether this is for work, love. Maybe it's even because you've put it out there that you want something brought to you and someone's on their way with it. But there is definitely a feeling it's been manifested. And I want to say to you that ultimately this is going to bring you a great deal of joy and happiness. Now, the thing I learnt yesterday is maybe the person who's bringing this in may not bring you a love. They may not bring you what you expected. But something from this situation is going to crack open your world and bring in something new for you. Some sort of awakening or epiphany moment. We do have the Hermit behind that. So I would say that you're probably going to put yourself into a little bit of a spot trying to work out how you can use they're saying disseminate the information to suit what you need. So some sort of situation coming in here that somebody's bringing in very, very slowly. They've thought hard about how they've approached this. For you, no matter what comes in here, there's something for you to take away from this to grow your own world. Okay, so we could have an Aries here. But more likely this is someone, probably a family member, a friend, someone that you have respect for, someone that actually has a great deal of knowledge and expertise perhaps in their field. But sometimes this person gives out advice, but sometimes the advice is just from wisdom. So perhaps it's not something that you take from straight away, but something you digest and think about. Okay, something that's going to bring in a great deal of happiness and joy. Now, for some of you, this person could be the person you're waiting for to come in to offer you something more. So for some of you, this is about love coming in, but for others of you, it's about having a greater understanding of your future and your world. So the Page of Pentacles is a card I always see as a little bit karmic. This person has some sort of gift to give you. And it may be something tangible. They could be bringing a Christmas present. They could be bringing in chocolates, flowers, whatever you like. But it's much more than that. It's the giving of the gift and what lies at the bottom of this gift that really is the true gift. So something happening here. Oh, look at that. So for some of you, it's a long-term future. For some of you, it's about work and a job. And for others of you, it's just this understanding of your own direction. It's like an awakening. And it's funny because I look at that and it has the sun around it. So it's like some sort of awakening that you're having here. Okay, so we first off have the Devil energy here. So, and we're not first off, Yvonne. This is probably 7 or 8 cards in, but never mind. Bear with me. This is the card of the Devil. Now, the Devil energy, as you know, I love the Devil energy. It has so much meaning for me. I've worked so hard on some of these things that come out of this energy. This is about bondage. It's been about bonded to your past. It's about addiction. It's about obsession. And for a lot of this has a lot to do with childhood, what we're taught. It's codependency, it's lack of emotion, it's too much ego. All of those things wrapped up in that one card. You can see why I love it so much. And it may have created a lot of confusion in your life. It may have helped you or worked you into seeing a life of illusion where you didn't see things for what they truly were. Okay, so you're choosing a different pathway now. So whatever this situation is, it's helping you move in a different direction, whether that is with a new person, whether that is with someone you know, whether it is a new job. Somehow or another, you've been able to pull back this mask here. This illusion's been pulled back from you. And you've been given an opportunity to take a new direction here. Oh, I love it. And look at your intuition. On point with your intuition. It's like you've stopped yourself from seeing things as they truly are. And maybe you've been living a life of illusion or confusion. Maybe you haven't really seen because you've been looking through the glasses with your ego rather than with your true self. Okay, and then we have the Victory card. Ooh, ah. What a great reading. I'm glad I'm giving you a beautiful reading for the weekend. Victory and rebirth. How beautiful is that? All right, so very, very nice reading. I'm glad I'm finishing up the year with this. Someone bringing in some sort of opportunity here. Now, whether this is love for you, whether it's an opportunity for work, it may be an opportunity to move to a different place. Something is being offered to you here. But when I see the Page of Pentacles here, I feel like this is a gift. It's not necessarily something that you can put in a box and call something. This could be something that moves you to the next level in your life. This person who's bringing this in has been through a lot of conflict themselves in order to understand how to move forward. So this is very divinely guided here because this person is bringing you in something to change your life. This isn't about them, it's about you. You've manifested some sort of change here, which is going to bring in a great deal of happiness. But there's also a lot of this hermit stuff going on too. So it may take you to a place of really delving deep into what you want here. What do you want? You know, I hear sometimes people calling people selfish, and I think we should be very, very careful with the word selfish, because it's a very judgmental word. And being selfish implies that people are putting themselves first without a good reason. So not everybody putting themselves first is being selfish. A lot of people putting themselves first is what you're supposed to do. It might be selfish if you're not considering someone else's feelings, or you're deliberately hurting someone. But at the end of the day, this is your life. You go on to die, and you get no second chances here. So if you don't get it right in this life, well, you may believe in reincarnation and coming back to do it again, but you will have no memory of how you got it right in this life. So we are meant to love ourselves first, primarily. It's all about self-love. If you love yourself completely, then it's easy to give to others. And that's what we're here for. So what I see in this reading is see someone giving you something here that allows you to understand how to let go of this illusion that you have made for yourself in your life. How you've created this world from things that have been given to you by other people, not by yourself. There is a feeling here, whatever this gift is, that it's going to send you on a brand new pathway, because your eyes are open, the veil has been lifted. This person probably doesn't realize the impact they're going to have on you here. So it's like this huge impact, but for them it was an offer that they've made. So somehow the universe has guided them to bring this in for you to help you move down a different direction. What this is about is it's getting you to understand your intuition, let go of the ego stuff that has held back that intuition, let go of self-doubt, let go of bondage, let go of the things you've learned in the past that do not serve you. The ego can be healthy. It can be a healthy thing, but a lot of the unhealthy ego needs to go. The self-doubt, the flagellation. Sometimes Spirit says words to me and I'm like, I don't really know what you mean by that. But I think they're talking about the beating yourself up for getting things, you know, not how you want them, or, you know, some sort of failure, your success ratio, your self-sabotaging. All of it has to go now, because you're stepping in to your new self here, and you're bringing with it your intuition. And this is going to give you a greater sense of self. You're being seen now. You're being recognized. What a beautiful reading. Okay, I will still draw an oracle card, even though that reading's been quite long, because I think it's really important for Spirit to give us a little bit of a confirmation on the reading. Oh, and we have two. Oh, there you go. We have chaos and conflict and loyal heart. So I want to say to you, I'm not even going to read from the book here, because I know exactly what this means. This is bringing yourself out of this chaos and conflict and into a loyal heart. So it's like stepping out of the pain and all the things that have gone in the past to stepping into who you truly are. And that's just beautiful. So I'm just going to sit with that. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.